Hello beautiful flowers and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're returning, welcome back and thank you for your support. So today's video, we're going to be doing our final check-in of March. This will take us from the 26th through the 31st. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let me go ahead and open up to, that's April. We are finishing up the last bit of March here. So first things first, we need to lay down our stickers. Like I said, we're going through the 26th all the way through the 31st. So I have my little tweezers here to lay down our expenses. And you guys, this week we barely spent anything. It felt like we barely spent anything. So first things first, I ran out of no spend stickers. I did order some, but they are still on the way. So in the meantime, I'm going to be using these little confetti stickers that came with my, my monthly budget, the setup stickers, that I get from Mama Bear Sticker Design on Etsy. So these came with it, and these are from two separate sets. One's from the March and one's from the April set, but they're the same thing. But I'm just gonna be using these little confetti ones to mark my no spends because I did run out of my actual no spend stickers, which I think is kind of a good thing, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the 26th was a no spend. For some reason, Saturdays, I just don't tend to spend as much. I mean, clearly you can see earlier on in the month I did, but all right, so I'm just gonna stick that little tag on there. The 27th was also a no spend day. So I'm gonna mark it down a no spend for that. And actually guys, we're gonna see how many no spends I had for the month. I think this was a really good month. I'm gonna compare it to last month too, February, so. All right, and then on the 28th, we did spend, so our gas and electric bill did pull, so I will need to take that out of my utilities envelope to reimburse my bank account. But we did eat out that day as well. I don't even remember what we got. I just wrote eat out expense. And that was for $46. On the 29th, we ate out again, but this time it was with family, so we just paid for what we had, but we weren't originally planning on going out and eating with family, but they kind of invited us last minute and we're like, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and go. So that was kind of an unplanned eat out, but that's okay. We had it in our envelope. All right, then Zach got gas on the 30th. He spent all $50 that we had allocated for the week in gas. So I will mark our gas down. I did not need gas this week because when I filled up last week, whenever that was, yeah, on the 21st, I am still over half a tank because my job does not require me to drive very far. Okay, and then the 31st, it would have been a no spend day, except I decided to stop at the gas station and get a few drinks, a few snacks, because we had a little movie night. And I just wanted to get something other than water because we really don't keep too much to drink in our house other than water. So, besides that, I did pay my parking. So finally, my parking, we get to pay every quarter. I mentioned this in so many videos before, but we get to pay every single quarter for parking in a parking ramp for my job. When did I do that? That was on Wednesday. And I actually took my cash to go pay for that. So that is it for our stickers. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my wallet and my sinking funds to pull out any cash I need to reimburse purchases made on my card. All right, so let's go ahead and start out in my bills binder. So we need to pull $101. Oops, let me go ahead and get my cash tray. Also, sorry if it sounds like I'm out of breath. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just fat, I guess. So I just had to run and go get my binders because they were locked in the safe. So, all right, so $101 coming out of utilities. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, and 1. 50, 70, 90, 100, and 1. Okay, perfect. And I'm probably going to exchange this $50 bill because I don't like taking these large bills back to the bank when, I could easily consolidate them. So let me grab a Sharpie And we are going to, oh, I didn't even write in my difference from last time. So I took out $66 for our internet last time. So we had 111, and I just took out, when did that pull? That pulled on the 28th. Minus 101. So is that $10 we should have left? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. We have $10 left in utilities, but we did skip stuffing my bills for a week. So we'll see what happens with that. I think I should be okay. All right, and I believe that's actually the only bill. Our parking I already took out. You can see it is empty now, and I wrote in that I took the $255 out for my pass. So we get to start saving for next quarter, which will be in, let's see, April, May, June, the end of June. So around the beginning of July is when I'm gonna owe another $255. Okay, so parking, it was in cash, so that's taken care of. Gas and electric. So let's move to my wallet now. My least favorite. So for eating out, we did have a few expenses. We had 46 and 26. So that's $72, and I'm pretty sure I only put 65 into eating out this week. So we are gonna have to pull some from grocery, unfortunately. So we do have 20, 40, 50, 60, and 5, which means we need $7. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 7 out of grocery. We did not spend all of our grocery money this week, so. And oh, I did do a trip to Aldi. I just used cash and I forgot to make a sticker for it, so that it happens. Oh, and I have exactly 7. That's awesome. I hate to get rid of those ones. Those would have been awesome in my $1 challenge, but that's okay. And we will have a little bit of rollover from grocery, so that's awesome. Okay, so there's eating out taken care of. Then on the 30th, Zach got gas for $50, and I believe we have exactly 50 in here. So let me just double check that I didn't spend any of it. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Awesome. And I think I've been struggling with gas a lot lately, trying to like figure out how much to put in there. It's just so difficult sometimes because I don't fill up every week, but Zach usually needs to. All right, and our last expense is snacks. We got on the 31st, so that was just yesterday. I'm filming this on the 1st. So that's for $10, and that's just gonna come out of my spending. I have a $10 bill in here. I don't know why I didn't just use this cash. I literally had my wallet on me, but I think there were like people standing behind me in line, and I just was like, oh, let me just grab my card right there and use that instead because it's quicker. Okay, so that is it for pulling out of our wallet and our other expenses. So let me total all of this up and hopefully it'll match how much we have in cash here. So we had our gas, eating out, Zach's gas. Oh, I'm not going to include my parking because that was in cash. So we should have 233, I believe. I'm going to close this up and let's see if we have around 233. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So $233 is going to be going back to the bank to reimburse all those purchases I made on my card. Overall this week, I think we did pretty good. We didn't do really any sinking fund spending. But however, we did once again go over on our eating out. So I'm going to try and come up with a plan to not do that anymore. So we'll see what happens with that. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. Join the community and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.